Hey guys, today we'll be looking at the high-grade Messer TypeF01. So I finally got this kit, and then when it's just released, and I'm really super excited to build this kit because I really love the design. So let's get on to it. So this kit comes with 11 runners and a sheet of sticker, and surprisingly that this kit, given is a high grade, that this kit does not have a poly cap. So which makes me more than excitement to build this kit. So let's get on with it. So, after building this kit, this is what I can say. Honestly, I have good things and bad things to talk about it. And the good thing is that you don't really need polycaps to build this wonderful kit. So, it's like building the Moon Gundam. It doesn't really require a polycap, which shows that the engineering from the Bandai to make such a good quality kit. And honestly, this kit it felt very solid. This kit does not have an inner frame of sorts, so that's why it felt very average. So, there's nothing really exciting. But when it comes to the design, well, you can say that it's a very bulky grunt suit. The design is very squarish in some places and very circular and very sharp in some places, and which gave this design a bit more bulky bodyguard kind of characteristic. You can tell that this kit really gives you a punch. So this kit does come with a sticker. So I didn't apply with majority of sticker because I don't think that they work very well. The only stickers that I applied was the eye, which you can see right there, and then the yellow part on the tube, whatever you call it, on the face tube. So those are the only stickers that I applied. Then I didn't really bother much with other stickers that all these stickers usually based on the instruction, it goes around the tube. So I really didn't bother to do that. So but this kit is already very well colorful that you don't really need those stickers at all. So let's move on to the articulation. So the head is connected in a ball joint, but you can't really turn side to side or go up and down because of how many obstruction that it hits. Like the chin goes like that, so you couldn't go far. But there is one more hinge at the neck that you can make him look slightly more forward. If you see right there, it can make him look a bit slightly more forward. For the chest, you have 3 joints. It is connected with the waist, but you can't really move side to side because of how the front skirt are blocking. But you are able to get a very forward articulation. There's 2 joints there. You can move very far. Like you can, he literally can look at his own toes. You can turn the whole arm around. Arm goes up that far. 360 under the shoulder. Bend at the elbow, ball joint wrist. Skirt is on a very different kind of joint. So if I pop this out, it's on a ball joint, then it is connected to this here, so it's in front. So you can't really get a lot of articulation from the front skirt. So that is as high as it gets, which you can bring up the legs. The back skirt has a multiple joints, but I don't think that you can really do a lot with this. You can move left and right, you can move slightly up, forward, and such, and then you can turn slightly. It's on a series of joint. So, but at the same time that you can't really do much with it. So for the leg, you can go that far up, bend at the knee about slightly less than 100 degrees. You can go out that far. You can't really do the split, and then a very tight ankle joint that sometimes it's a bit difficult for it to move up and back. As you can see that this kit has 2 different kind of shoulder. So originally, this part of the shoulder are the same, just that only this one has a more spiky shoulder and another one is like a thruster kind of thingy. But this one has no movement, whereas the shoulder on this one, it does have a bit of movement. So it's on the ball joint, so you can get a bit of articulation there. So even though it goes up that far. For the backpack, it's a very weird kind of construction for this one. All 3 of these, the 2 plate and then the thruster are on 3 separate joints. So this one can move on its own. The thruster can move on its own. Sadly, you can't move left to right individually. It's on a hinge joint. Then this one is on a hinge joint. So let's talk about the accessories. So this kit comes with only one more extra hand, which is the trigger finger hand. A beam rifle that looks kind of cool, but is in the wrong color, but I don't really mind with the color. But the only thing that is mine that this rifle, that it has a hollow part, which is this side. right behind the scope. I'm not too sure whether you can tell. So the color that this rifle should be is it's supposed to be a green color, military color with a brown in the engine, but this one is totally just two big gray plastic slapped together. Then you get a shield, and then there's an attachment point. But try to be careful because my attachment point is starting to have a bit of wear off, but it's still quite solid though. Then you get 2 beam, and then the beam saber that you can store inside the shield. So with this amount of accessory, you can put off kind of a cool pose with this kit, but it is a bit generic with this kind of accessories. 2 beam saber, a rifle, and a shield, so you didn't get any extra accessories that make this kit a bit more pop. Given that this kit is a grunt suit, so I didn't expect much other than the design itself. So there is one thing that I want to talk about with this kit, that this kit does come with an extra lot of parts. So let me show you this. Like, this one is supposed to be at the backpack, and then this is supposed to be the head, the 2 chest area. This one is also the chest area, the belly area, the head as well. So you are not able to get build another head. So this is literally a B2, and then what I get was you get another 2 side skirt, which I accidentally snipped them off the plate. This is B2, then the B3 with 2 extra back skirt. So I'm not too sure why you have those extra part. Maybe you can use it for your customization, but I don't see myself, so I will be selling these parts away in the future. So for size comparison, here I have with Uraven Gundam High Grade, Master Grade Shah Zaku, and Master Grade Ball. So honestly, this kit is quite big for a high grade. I mean, in comparison with the Uraven Gundam, but given that this is a grunt suit, but it is almost as big as a master grade. So imagine that this kit gets a master grade treatment. Do you know how big it is? It might be as big as a Gira Doga. So let's talk about the good stuff that I really like about this kit. So it's bulky and a very, very unique design. This is kind of a mobile suit that you don't really want to mess with because of how it is designed. And it does make him look very, very dangerous for a grunt suit. So I'm not really sure whether they're gonna make a commander type suit out of this, but I'm already digging the design of it. But on the bad side is that below the waist area is very, very limited articulation, and I don't really like how they designed the front skirt and the back skirt because it really does obstruct how the leg poses. But overall, I do think that I'm happy to own this kit, but very happy to display this kit within my collection. But I am glad that I own this kit because it is a very, very unique design. So this is my review for the high grade Messer TypeF01. If you like this kind of content, please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, and I will build more gunpla for this channel for you all to watch. So I'll see you all next time.